This is Dr. Saul Adoni. It's SOLADONI.com. I'm the author of Hologram Universe. Over 40 years ago, I theorized the holographic universe theory, also known as the hologram universe theory. And I'm going to talk about a great event that happened 16 days ago, May 1st, 2017. What I had warned of, a shift in our reality, did occur, proving the hologram universe theory or holographic universe theory, which I theorized over 40 years ago in a think tank. The greatest shift was on May 1st, 2017, this year, 16 days ago. And almost no one's even noticed it. But it is literally the greatest day in human history. For one word was erased from billions of books that prove, beyond a doubt, the hologram universe theory and the holographic universe theory is correct. Most of these Mandela effects that people have been witnessing is absolutely true. It's happening, and we are in a new reality where our memories are not in sync with what we remember. Now, the great shift, May 1st, was when billions of books had one word erased from it, which will change the history of this planet and the future of this planet. For that one word was the word Messiah, which erasing it pretty much in the long term will destroy every religion on earth, because it proves they were all incorrect. They all had a Messiah figure, and it's been erased. So there is a higher power who is taking control of this reality and pretty much destroyed every religion on earth by erasing one word. I'm in awe. I don't know about you, but I'm in awe. And I even saw it coming. I warned people Messiah would be erased 20 years ago in an article, almost 20 years ago in an article. So it's here, it's now, it's real, and I'm awed. 20 years ago, well, almost 20 years ago, I did an interview explaining my hologram universe theory that some now call the holographic universe theory, where there's multiple timelines, multiple universes, and I had warned that a great shift was about to hit our reality. And in that shift, the word Jesus, aka the Messiah, would be erased from our history or timeline. Well, people, May 1st, 2017, that became our reality. All the great Catholic Bibles were struck, the Douay Rheims. It could be 400 years old. The word Messiah doesn't exist in it anymore, people. So the Catholic Church has been literally destroyed in the future by this action. The Jehovah's Witness Bible, totally struck. The word Messiah is no longer in the Jehovah's Witness Bible. The great King James Bible, the word Messiah is no longer in any King James New Testament. It could be 400 years old. Supernaturally, May 1st, it was erased. Tanakhs around the world of the Jews, JPS Tanakhs, translated into English, the word Messiah has been erased, as well as Satan. The Quran of the Muslim, there is no more Messiah. Matter of fact, Islam was turned on its head, that they're not expecting the Prophet Muhammad anymore. They're expecting the Prophet Isa, aka Jesus. So if you're a Muslim now, you're awaiting your prophet, Jesus. Shocking events, in my opinion. Now, people, in the hologram universe, I explained how this was all possible. And this has been happening gradually for the last couple years at least. Everyone's noticed, a lot of people rather, have noticed the Mandela effects. Many of them are very real. That's the way I remembered it. Some of them, well, you can create a Mandela effect just by playing with letters and stuff. But anyway, they were, the warm-up. A lot of it was aimed at children. Mirror, mirror on the wall, not being the same. Three little pigs, I'll blow your house down. That's what everybody remembers. So these little insignificant things compared to the big spiritual thing that every major religion was waiting for a Messiah has been altered. So now there is a new spirituality on this planet. And it's where there is no more, well, maybe there's a creator, only a higher power, a super intelligent power could completely manipulate our reality. So you want to call it like I do, a creator? You want to call it like the old ways used to call it, a god? Whatever. But mankind just got shown there is a higher power, and now it's where do we go from here? Now, I believe technology is a dead end, people. I think this planet was designed to be literally a garden of paradise. So, in my opinion, we should be relocating to safe zones where there is no technology, live simple. And when the technology ceases to work, because solar flare can take out all your electrical grids, a couple asteroids could wipe out most of the population along the coastlines. I mean, there's a lot of things, people, that could happen, and your material, technological world could be erased as easily as the Messiah was erased from your books. So if you live in remote mountain areas, simple adobe little homes or caves, and you become little farmers and stop being dependent on technology, you will survive such a great shift. So that's my message. I've been saying the same thing for over 2 decades. The great shift was coming. We're now there. And to prepare for the end of technology, which is, in my opinion, coming real soon. So you need to flee the material urban jungles. You need to start getting back to nature and learning how to survive in an age with no technology. Now, if you stay in the urban jungles and technology fails, it's going to be rough, people. It's going to be chaos. You're going to be eating each other. I mean, it's horrific. If you try to visualize these urban centers with no technology, whether it's solar flares, nuclear war, asteroids, a lot of different timelines, a lot of different realities, a lot of things can happen. All I'm warning you is, look, I warned of this shift, and I've been warning people to get out of technology and to get into remote zones. So that is my thoughts on this whole event. Most of these dead people are walking around with their dummy phones in their hand, saying they're religious, and no one's even noticed that their messiahs were all erased. And it's not just the Western religions. The concept of a messiah was also in Hinduism, in Kalik, the English translations. That concept's been erased. There is no more Messiah Kalik. So you'll see Kalik, but the commentators call him a messiah, but there's no scripture reference to it. The Buddhism, Maitreya, gone. There is no Messiah anymore in scriptures calling Maitreya Messiah. So all that's been corrected. All the major religions were corrected. There is a higher power. These Mandela effects, many of them are very real, people. So if you're not someone with a religious background, find someone in your family that had a religious background, and they'll tell you Messiah was in these books hundreds of times. It's gone supernaturally overnight. What could do that? A higher power. Now, you want to stay in the dead zones with the dummy phones and not learn how to prepare for a technological shift where it's all erased? Well, that's on you. I hope you like the taste of human flesh if you stay in these cities, because you will be accountable if you survive.